Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy B-Boy Wonder, and welcome to today's edition of What's the Word, my video series where we talk about the latest news across all nerddom, I guess you could say. You know, the usual anime, comics, and films and TV. Now, on today's episode, before we get into that, I know in every video, y'all always usually see me with my scully on. So for those that don't know, I do shave my head, you feel me? Yeah. But I think I still look pretty handsome, you feel me? Anyways, let's get back into it. But I seen this article from screenrant that I thought would be a great topic to discuss. Netflix's Avatar, The Last Airbender problems make these other Avatar, The Last Airbender projects even more exciting, which I wholeheartedly agree with. But DiMartino and Konietzko are serving as co-chief creative officers for Paramount's Avatar Studios, which promises a multitude of new projects that are in line with Avatar: The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra. Some have already been announced, and more are likely to follow if those see success, which I have no doubt that they will. These additions to the Last Airbender universe are exciting news for longtime fans and newcomers alike. It sounds like some will tell all new stories while others will build their narratives by jumping off the original show. And already, this sounds like a great idea. I'm so happy that these guys actually went on to be heads of their own studio, and the studio is completely based off lore that they created at least 20 years ago now. Yeah, the show debuted in 2005, but I believe, of course, they created it around 2002 or 2003, or when they actually started production on the pilot. So, this is well deserved. And let's get back more into this article. There are a handful of Avatar: The Last Airbender movies and TV shows currently in development in the Avatar Studios, and they offer a good mix of narratives to keep viewers interested. The first movie from the studio will be a Last Airbender sequel following Aang and his friends as adults. The film is slated for release on October 10th, 2025, and it doesn't have a title as of this writing. It's possible viewers will see some of the Last Airbender comic storylines brought to life as the film fills in the gap between the Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra. So, I wonder, because they said the film is taking place when they're adults, and I believe they're all going to be in their mid to late 20s at this point. And I know that the comics actually starts, I think directly after the end of the original series. So I wonder, well, they could do whatever they want. They created the universe, but I wonder how much of the comic books they're gonna actually add in at this point in the storyline, or if they're gonna be mixing it, because are we gonna be missing key pieces if they can't start originally from the beginning of the comic books, starting point? I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure, but doesn't matter. I know that shit is gonna be great. As long as the original creators are doing it, bro, I believe anything they do is gonna be gold. Now, the second movie is a project from Avatar Studios, and it's a film centered on Prince Zuko. Oh, I like that. The timeline and premise of the film remains unknown. Zuko is a fan favorite character from Avatar: The Last Airbender, so this release is likely to be a success no matter what story it tells. Oh, it does say it's possible the film will see Zuko reuniting with his mother. Yeah, and that's a storyline that does occur in the comics, of course not in the show, and I forget how long after the original series that takes place, but that shit is dark. It's a deep storyline about what happened to his mother and how damn, I don't know if I don't want to spoil it, but I mean, you would have to read the comic to find out, or you'll probably see it in his movie, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna show that part. They have to. That shit is very important for his journey and him as a character. Let's see. And there's also a Kyoshi movie coming down the pike, but there's no word on when fans could see this debut. Not much is known about the project, but it's possible it will follow the Avatar Kyoshi books. I haven't read any of those by F.C. Lee. Even if it doesn't, there's little doubt a prequel about Kyoshi's rise to power will be one of interest. She's one of the most intriguing minor characters to appear in the original series, which is true. She is. Damn, yo. The Avatar verse is so vast, bro. Because I would label her one of the immediate, predecessors to Aang, which is, Kuruk, Kyoshi, and Roku. But there's so many. I'm still kind of interested to see an actual, damn, we did get 2 episodes of it, I guess, in The Legend of Korra, but Avatar 1 and the actual beginning of the Avatar cycle and how it happened, I still love that story between Vaatu and Rava. It was a dope telling of how the beginning of the Avatar cycle came to be. It really was. And if you guys don't know, Earth is also next in the cycle, and they're bringing a TV show set after The Legend of Korra, which will follow the next Earth Avatar. This is especially exciting as it will offer insight into what the Avatar cycle looks like after Korra's time in the spotlight. The series will also make its debut in 2025. This is a big year for Avatar Studios. Oh shit, this comes out in 2025? Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm actually kind of excited to see that as well, because imagine they're probably gonna be the technology is probably, it's gonna be weird because it's almost like a mix of, like, I don't want to call it retro-futuristic in a way, like the Avatar verse at the point they are on Korra show, because you do have certain technologies that are probably a bit futuristic because of their power sets, but then it also resembles maybe the 20s or 30s because they still listen to radio and they don't have television. So I wonder, at this point now, it may be modern, like resemble what life looks like for us now. That's probably what it would look like. But I'm so excited for everything that's coming out of that studio. And fuck, we gotta wait till 2025 for the first thing to drop. But they still have a lot of shit coming out for us in 2025. We have the movie, where they're in their mid-20s, and then we also get the show, that's based on the Avatar after Korra. And don't quote me on this, and I believe I said this in a video before, but there's rumors that I've also been hearing there may be a movie for Suki. I'm not sure, but I've heard this. You feel me? I'm gonna try to go research and look that up, but I like Suki as a character, so I think that's pretty dope. And I do wonder where Azula is gonna fall in these stories, because she does have a redemption arc, I'm pretty sure, but I don't think I've seen her on the promo poster for them in their 20s. So we'll see, man. But I'm liking everything I see so far, or what I'm hearing, not see, but everything I hear so far. It's just truly amazing. Like, imagine if they were able to stay on with Netflix. Do you think we would ever actually get all these other projects? Because if they were with Netflix, they probably would have got their vision, across. That's the main reason they exited, I'm sure, because it was over creative differences. So, and Netflix has its share of problems. And remember, I gave it an 8, but after rethinking it and watching it, I don't want to give it an 8. To be honest, the live action series, I'm gonna give it like a 7.5, okay? And a lot of my positive thoughts on it, most of it is visual, and the story has its problems, and of course, you know, some of the dialogue too expository, you know, and yeah, it had some pacing issues, but I'm pretty sure they'll probably amp it up because it already got renewed. But as far as Avatar Studios, oh man, I think no matter what they drop, two things: that shit gonna be fire, and it's gonna be successful. Like, no matter what. But as long as Konietzko and DiMartino are at the helm, we have nothing to worry about, folks. Anyways, this video isn't even supposed to be that long, but let me know what y'all think, you know, about everything we're getting from the studio. So comment, like, share, subscribe, do all that. You already know, help me run this shit up. I'm out of here. Deuces.